Hello and welcome to DRA demo. In this demo, we'll demonstrate how DRA version 2.0 could be instantiated to create an operational model in any context. The DRA framework is composed of three main components: characteristics, architecture, and composition. The characteristics are general terms founded on DevOps practices and concepts that could be used to create a DRA design architecture. In previous videos, we discussed the design architecture that is composed of three modules: contextual, conceptual, logical, physical, and operational. To instantiate the DRA, there are three steps that we must follow. First off, we need to figure out the resources that we have at hand in the organization context. And then we need to create the architecture design model, and create a physical model, and instantiate it to a operational model using the DRA templates. And then we're going to need a software application. In this demo, we're going to use a React app, and we're going to use a sample IoT hardware composed of 4 sensors: LED lights, position sensor, motion sensor, and segment sensor. We will configure a DRA pipeline based on the physical model that enables the logical model functions to deploy IoT applications to multi-cloud. The context of DRA enables the interaction or the relationship at abstract level between the DevOps, IoT, and multi-cloud. The DRA introduces a key component, the CI broker, to enable multi-cloud deployment. The CI broker will host the deployment parameters of the applications to multiple clouds. The conceptual model of the DRA is founded on the DevOps concepts and multi-cloud services that enables the IoT deployment using the CI broker. The CI broker enables continuous integration, automation, branch development, and host the deployment configuration. CI broker also enables automated testing, automated build, automated deployment, and automated logging and notification to the DevOps team. The CI broker is an important key component in the DRA framework that can be used as a mechanism to host the multi-cloud deployment. The DRA physical model is a template that could be instantiated into several instances in any organization context. It is separated in 5 submodules. M1 is a repository. So in an M1 repository, we're going to use GitHub or Bitbucket. The M2 is the CI broker that could contain a tool that enables the key DevOps concepts such as automation, continuous integration, continuous testing, and automated build. M3 is the multi-cloud platform. M4 is the monitoring tool. M5 is the database tool. An instance is the DRA operational model. The operational model could be instantiated using any DevOps tools. This instance is using Bitbucket for repository, CodeShip for CI broker, Google App Engine, AWS, and Heroku for multi-cloud, Slack to collect logs, monitoring logs from Bitbucket, CodeShip, and the clouds, MongoDB as the non-SQL databases. The user and devices are able to use the URL to launch the React app and interact with the IoT devices. The whole process is automated from commit to deployment and delivery. The DRA version 2.0 enabled DevOps adoption and could be displayed as follows. On the left-hand side, we have the IoT devices. We are going to use 4 Python scripts that run on the Raspberry Pi, and we're going to use a IoT app that is a React application to interact with these devices. For instance, if we look at the bottom of the screen, if we select on, LED on. The LED light is on right now. Red, blue is on, yellow is on, green is on. We can turn them off. The IoT devices are responding to our IoT app. Meanwhile, the data is stored on the MongoDB Atlas database. We could also use the motion sensor. We can enable the motion sensor. As soon as we enable it, we can make a movement, and then the sensor will start showing some reading. The reading are recorded on the MongoDB Atlas as well. We can also turn off the sensor. We can also use the segment sensor, for example. Let's turn on the segment sensor. We can use a single digit, for example 8, and we can send 8. We can also use 4 digit if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Submit 4 digits. And then we can turn off the sensor. The data is stored on MongoDB Atlas. This is a brief demo of the DRA framework. You could use the application URL for more information about the framework, or you could contact me using the links on the right hand side. We have several publications about the DRA framework that could be useful as a reference. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the demo.